G'day everyone, it's Joe here from thekissprinciple.net. Hey, here's a scenario for you. Say for example, you're at church and it is ministry time after the message and you've got to go play something. Now, what are we playing? I don't know what we're playing. Just go play something on the piano, and it could be in the key of D, B flat, A flat. Oh no, I'm not familiar with some of those keys. So what's something you can do to get yourself out of a bind? Or maybe you just got to go and just play instrumentally something at the piano. No songs, no sheet music, no chord charts even. So what do we do? I'm going to show you one of my little go-tos that I like to use when you're in a situation like that. For example, someone says to you, just play something in the key of D, and you're not familiar with the key of D. Now look, it could be the key of G, it could be A flat, it could be B flat, it doesn't matter what. So what you could probably do is stick to a D chord on the right hand like this. And the left hand is just playing the usual rhythm and D in the bass. Now what we can do from here is we can shift the bass note, and I'm going to shift it to the B, and this will work pretty much in any key. So the reason why I'm picking a B is because if I go from a D down 3 half steps, 1, 2, 3, we actually hit the minor scale. As a rule of thumb, any minor scale runs 3 half steps below the major scale. So in D major, the relative minor scale is B minor. So starting off with a D chord, that sounds kind of interesting, doesn't it? So we've changed the bass line from D to B. Just watch it that you play the F sharp, not the F, because it won't sound so good. And then what we can do after that is we can continue to move the bass line down in whole steps. So we've moved half step, but now we can just move it a whole step. So 1, 2, 2 halves make a whole, to A, to the G, and that's just simply by moving the bass line. You don't know what you were going to play. We started off on a D chord. We ended up with a chord progression that sounded fairly cool at the end. So it doesn't work in any key? Of course it does. Here's A flat. Say for example you asked to play something in A flat. I don't know what to play in A flat. Well, you can mess around on the chord for a little while. And remember, 3 half steps with the bass line. 1, 2, 3. Whole step. What about B flat? Sure. Here is B flat. Remember, shifting the bass line down 3 half steps. 1, 2, 3. Now remember, whole step, whole step. Nice little progression there again. Alright, so there you go. Something extra to add to your little toolkit there for praise and worship piano, or instrumental piano, or whatever piano you want to call it. As always, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, thekissprinciple.net. Like us on our Facebook page. Follow us on Instagram. God's great. Have a great week. God bless.